Hello everyone and welcome to this video on introduction to Elasticsearch and ELK Stack. So what basically is Elasticsearch? So Elasticsearch is an open source full text search engine, and it allows you to query and analyze your data. It is a powerful search and analytics engine which makes use of RESTful API, and it allows you to store your data and perform a very fast search, and it tunes your results according to the relevancy of your query and allows you to do powerful analytics on your data. So you can ask your data questions of all kinds. It allows you to search through any kind of data, be it unstructured, structured, geodata, or metric data, and it you can also like analyze and scale through your data query system, and it is very fast and powerful. So this is the reason why it's everywhere. And coming to what it is used for, use cases. So you can use it for analyzing your application logs and system metrics. You can use it for your application performance management. You can use it for anomaly detection and to predict future. So Elasticsearch is like, it started off basically as a scalable Lucene. So Apache Lucene was a full text search engine, and Elasticsearch is written in Java. And the companies that use Elasticsearch include Netflix, Adobe, Stack Exchange, Facebook, Quora, etc. So coming on to the ELK stack, which is the buzzword, I'll be like directly walking you through what ELK stack is. So what Elasticsearch does is it lets you search and analyze your data, but you want to see that data, or you want your client, or you want to display your analysis to your, say, manager or your boss. Then Kibana comes into picture. It allows you to visualize and manage your data. So earlier Elasticsearch was as a full text search engine, but now it allows you to perform like it is like more than that. It is not just for full text search. It can do perform aggregations on your data, and all these things can be visualized through Kibana. So for example, I'll show you it in in a visual manner. See, this is what is a Kibana dashboard. So all these data which you see over here is retrieved through Elasticsearch. You write some queries that gives you all these results, and this is a dashboard provided by Kibana where you can visualize your result. So this visualization is of an e-commerce data. So what it basically, see, the revenue you have, your e-commerce business has gained. This is the average item sold, products sold per day. So like what all items are sold. Say this is men accessories sale. This is the women accessories. You see men's clothing and women's clothing. And see, this is your number of transactions per day. So you see how detailed this graph is and how well everything is, that everybody can understand from it. Now you can see like from which countries are you receiving order, and what is the total sales revenue. You see the top products this week. So this is very deep dive of your e-commerce website. See the order date, the category, everything. This is what Kibana offers you. This entire dashboard which you are seeing is visualized or is provided by Kibana, and all the data you see over here is provided by Elasticsearch. Now you saw that you can search and analyze your data, you can visualize and manage your data to Kibana, But where does this data come from? So this data is collected by Logstash. Logstash is this is what ELK stands for: Elasticsearch, Logstash and Kibana. So Logstash allows you to collect data, and it does not only allows you to collect, but it allows you to even transform data. So for example, you can collect data. This is a log file from which you obtain your data, and then you have collected the data, you perform some transformation, then you send it to Elasticsearch, and you search and analyze your data, and then you visualize your data and manage it through Kibana. There is another thing you see over here, that is beat. I'll take you through that. So what is beat? So beat is a data shipper, kind of data shipper. What they do is that they are lightweight agents that collect data from different, like they collect different kinds of data, and they provide it to Logstash or Elasticsearch. So for example, the different kinds of beats are like file beat. So what is file beat do? File beat collects the data through files, and it then provides it to Logstash. So metric beat is for collecting metric data. So packet beat, it collects the network data. So if you click on this link, it will take you through that, and you can definitely read through this. I'll provide with these links in the description. And the reason why I'm not using PPTs is it's better to learn everything from documentation. They are very well maintained, and you also learn how to read the documentation. And whenever you feel like revising, you can come on to this video again and watch it at an increased speed and revise your concepts. So see, this is the diagram. So Logstash and beats allow you to enter your data into Elasticsearch, and then using Kibana you can visualize that data. Now there is another word written, XPack. So what is XPack? So XPack is basically an added feature of Elasticsearch that enables you to monitor performance of Elasticsearch. So using this, it provides added security. So in the previous versions of Elasticsearch, security was not provided initially, and you had to use XPack for it. But now newer Elasticsearch versions have security enabled. So XPack not only provides you security, but it also allows you to do alerting. It monitors your data, it reports, it can generate reports on demand, and it enables Kibana to do machine learning. You can click on graphs. So functionality is being provided by XPack, and the interface portion is provided by the Kibana. So I guess things would have been much clearer than before. So I have a real world use case to deep dive into how everything is working. So for example, you have your own e-commerce website, right? And you want to add a search functionality in your website. So you have a server, you have a database over here. Now you want to provide a search functionality. So let me just integrate search functionality where user can search through your products. Now how can you do this? So database is to store your data and not perform things like search functionality and all. It is not a good idea. So what you do is you make use of a web application that will store your data in database and also provide your data to Elasticsearch. Now if your e-commerce website exists beforehand and you are trying to integrate Elasticsearch now, what you can do is you can write a script that imports your data, and then that script will import data to Elasticsearch. and now your boss says that I want to see the number of orders coming per week. So what you can do is you can configure Kibana dashboard that will display the number of orders per week and other data about your e-commerce website and sales. Now say your business grows and now it has grown up and you have added more servers because the traffic has increased. Now you want to see a lot of traffic is there. Now you want to monitor your resources. Say after 2 or 3 months you want to monitor your resources, you need to add extra servers. So what you will do is you need to monitor when do you need to add an extra server. Say for example now is the peak time of the traffic, you need 2 more servers to add on. So you can monitor that using metric beat. So using metric beat you monitor the resources of the system metrics, and whenever you see that the traffic is at peak you add an other server, and through metric beat you ship the data to Elasticsearch. You configure metric beat to send the data to Elasticsearch, and you can visualize everything to Kibana. Now say your business increases more, so you have hired more developers and your dev team is growing, your code base is growing, and you want to monitor your access logs, you want to monitor your responses for each endpoint, you want to identify what are the bad deployments, and you want to decrease the response time, and you want your application to work very well. So what you can do is you can add on file beat. So what will happen is your web application is attached to metric beats and file beats, and metric beats and file beats will send you data to Elasticsearch, and then you can visualize everything through Kibana. Now say after 6 months what happens is your business has grown very well and you are performing very well, you have added on more web servers. Now what you want to do is that in your web server you want to add whenever a person adds some item to the cart you want to send email like this is in your cart, purchase it 50% discount or 20% discount like you receive from Amazon or Flipkart. As soon as you add in your cart, something is in your cart, you see that you receive frequent mails. You want to do some event processing, you want to do some data enrichment. So now this is your website and this is your database. So you provide your web application, you have metric beat and file beat configured. What you can do is you can add Logstash. So what will Logstash do? It will take all the data, any kind of data, it will do some event processing before it passes on the data to Elasticsearch. So it is a kind of a central, it performs centralized event processing all at one place. All the processing is done beforehand and you send it to Elasticsearch and then you visualize it through Kibana. So this is how in a real world scenario your Elasticsearch, Kibana, ELK Stack works. I hope you got some understanding about Elasticsearch, Logstash and Kibana, and for further I'll continue this series and I'll be talking to you about RESTful APIs in the next video, introduction to HTTP and RESTful APIs, and I'll be doing this complete playlist on Elasticsearch, so I'll be teaching everything in detail. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe if you find this beneficial. Thank you.